When it comes to the marketplace for dating and mating,
Mhm.
it's interesting, and I've talked a lot about this a lot on my show. And so let's go way back to the 1950s, for example,
Mhm.
and think about if you were in government in the 50s, or if you were in the corporatocracy in the 50s, right? These two different groups, if you're in government, you think, well, we had this baby boom post World War II. It's been great for the economy. And, by the late 50s, it's starting to peter out.
Mhm.
And we got to keep the economy going, increase the GDP. We got almost half the country's population at home, not producing any tax revenue, not growing the economy, doing domestic work. And if we could figure out a way to make them get into the workforce, we could grow the economy, and that would be good for getting reelected.
Mhm.
And if we're in the corporatocracy and we've got consumer products that we want to sell, if we could get people to be discontents, to maybe keep them single, or if they're married, make them discontent so they would split up, we could sell them two toasters instead of one toaster, two
Mhm.
coffee makers instead of one coffee maker, two
Right.
sofas instead of one sofa. uh, if you have two households, you basically doubled your market share
Mhm.
of virtually every product on earth,
Mhm.
practically, right?
Yep.
Because you're not sharing things like couples and families do.
Correct.
So I believe this is a very much, and I don't want to use the C word, conspiracy, but I mean, look at it. Conspiracy is nothing more than people planning things, right? More than one person planning something. So what has happened to our culture, and where are we now?
Yeah, you're giving them a lot of credit. I know exactly where you're going
Maybe
with
too
this.
much.
Maybe too much. I don't know. I mean, could there be a room full of elites sitting there that that had planned this out? Maybe it's just a coincidence that this is where we are today. But yeah, it's awfully obvious to me as well that that's pretty much what happened that led us to where we are today. The fabric of the nuclear family has been torn apart. Women were thrust in the workforce. They don't need any man anymore. Divorce rates start to skyrocket. No fault. Divorce comes in play. You get the different waves of feminism that sort of follow with that, and we end up in an environment today where we've got confusion around who's the mommy and who's the daddy, and anything can happen, right? There's
Yeah.
they're rewriting the rule book on everything. I was just filling out a application to get my daughter's passport renewed, and it was indicating stuff on there that I haven't seen before.
Yeah. Right.
It doesn't say mother or father anymore. Now it says parent.
Yeah.
Or in one area where it was an older form, it actually said with an attachment, if you don't like that term, then just cross it out and put parent instead of mother or
And
father.
for the
So
record, we should mention you're Canadian. So
yes, this is the way that Justin Trudeau's Canada is heading. In
yeah.
fact, yeah. So that's what's been going on. Where's it going? Probably going to continue in that direction, is what I'm seeing. Yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.